السلام عليكم، كيفكم يا شباب؟ شو اخباركم؟ هذا اليوم الرابع والاخير، وبكره الاختبار حددوا لي اياه الساعه 8:30، 8:35 دقيقه، 8:35 دقيقه حددوا لي اياه. دعواتكم. اليوم ان شاء الله راح نساوي موك تيست، امتحان تجريبي على كل ما اخذناه، وان شاء الله ننجح. بس بعدني انا ماني متوثق هيك 100%. الله يستر. يلا خلينا نشوف ايش بدنا نساوي. يلا نشوفكم بالتدريب.
Continue down, remember to keep out for the curb. Through the traffic lights there, and it went okay all the way down the road. And then we came to Aldi's where you straddled the lane because of the traffic lights. Now you did the right thing there, but what would have failed you was when you went through the traffic lights, you had a van on your right hand side, and we're that off the side of it.
But I make sure that's...
Doesn't matter, too close, clearance to parked vehicles, pedestrians, you're that off the fucking side of the van, far too close. So you did the right thing in straddling the junction, but you're too close to the van and the pole here, and you that off the van. You weren't aware of the mirror for that off the side of that van, way too close. However, we got through it, but you shouldn't put yourself in that position. It's too tight, way too tight. All the way down the high street, then we turned left at the Tron, heading out towards Parkhead. Just as you turn left there's 230 signs. It tells you back into a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, and the way we went along there wasn't bad, but we then just sat at 20 mile an hour. Trundle, 20 mile an hour.
A lot of pedestrians and cars.
No, that bit there wasn't. It's a big wide open road, so we went past and we overtook the bus that was parked at Morrison's, and we went 20 miles an hour. Too slow, because you'd missed the 30 signs. And we did the right thing. We got into the left hand lane at its traffic lights, away we went, and we came out. That was good. And we sped up a wee bit. We maybe made 25 miles an hour at that point. Big wide open road, nobody on it. Tahir's 25 mile an hour. You need to make progress. Okay, that was good. We got to the traffic lights, and then we came to the roundabout. We get into position good, nice round the roundabout. And then the next problem came. When we go round the corner to the traffic lights, it's always straight ahead from the left hand lane, right? Had there been a bus in front of us, we would have took the middle lane because of a 77 bus lane just in front of you there. So there's no point in sitting behind the bus. But if there's no bus there, we go into the left hand lane. It lets the quicker moving traffic away, so when we move through the junction, mirror signal, and then we've got to move out.
Where I sit behind the bus?
At Parkhead, the big roundabout we went round. Parkhead football ground. If you go round the corner there and there's a bus sitting in the left hand lane, there's no point in sitting behind it. You would go into the middle lane, right? Because it's just going straight into a bus lane. You've got to move out anyway. So when we come round there, we then sat across two lanes, you know. So if I've a taxi coming round there, you're obstructing the taxi because the taxi can use the bus and taxi lane. So we're sitting straddling two lanes. We've blocked off the whole left hand lane there. That wouldn't have done you any favours.
Oh, right. Okay, I remember.
So,
after the roundabout.
After the roundabout, we come round. If there's nothing in the left hand lane, we sit in the left hand lane. But don't sit across the two of them, because if there's a taxi trying to make progress, he's had it. Had you been sitting in the middle lane, going away, that wouldn't have been too much, as long as nobody undertook you. Traffic didn't come up your inside.
Right.
So we went straight ahead there. That was okay. We got into the left hand lane for the next set of lights, and we moved out for the parked cars. Turned left down the big street where there's loads of people. That was good. And then the next problem was we came to the traffic lights. You straddled the lane. That was the correct thing to do. And then we turned round the corner, and you go into the left hand lane, and we're going left at the traffic lights, and then the car overtook you, right? So I had to tell you, we need to take these lanes. So when you get around there, you take both the lanes when you go right round about, because you're always going left at these traffic lights. And then the car there overtook you, and then you stop behind the car too close, and then the back of this is over the yellow box junction at the entrance to the garage just before the traffic lights. Okay, that's when the idiot in the van come up on the pavement, you know. So we're too close to the car in front, and we've covered the box junction, right? We're right over the box junction. At the back, there's no room. So we turned left there, we got round there, no bother, and we turned right, all the way up the road. And then we came to the tight bit at the roadworks. It was a bit tight, but we got through, didn't we? No bother. That's why you just got to keep on the mirrors. If you go there tomorrow, we'll keep further into the left, so when you go round, right, that was okay. We get through that, onto the roundabout. Just watch your approach speeds as well, into things nice and slowly. As I said for the start of the week, nice and slow, take your time on the roundabouts, and be a bit more gentle in the accelerator. As we're going on, off, just like a big on and off with your foot. Gently on the throttle, gently off the throttle. And we come round the roundabout, when away we went up. And remember, they too many roundabouts, you don't signal till you're right on the junction, because there's a junction immediately left. You signal there, somebody will pull it out. So same going out there, it's a big pop on the throttle, off the throttle, and the thing's going like this, nice and gently. We don't need to take just as big a sweep to turn left at that roundabout. There's plenty of room to get it roundabout. And going up the road, you're sitting in your lane, oncoming traffic, you make it stop, you stay in your lane. If somebody wants to come over and crash into the front of you, that's up to you. But we don't want to have to put the wheels of this over the big humps in the middle of the road.
Okay.
That's our side of the road, we're using it, use the space you have. If you start moving over, they'll just drive towards you and cause you to drive towards parked cars and things. Just hold your position in the road. And then we got the traffic lights, and we're moving backwards. That would have failed you. Round the corner, always make sure you travel forward before you turn, because I saw you looking very, very close to the curb there. Up the hill, onto the motorway, and then you thought about it and went, oh, this is a 60. And then you sped up after a bit.
Yes.
You sped up a wee bit. So I could see you thinking, going, 60, right, here we go. But you did the right thing, you got up to speed. You got up to speed. And then we come off at the fruit market, so when he tells you we're coming off at a junction, come into the lane as quickly as you can, because if you hesitate, people will just come up your inside, and they'll either come up and just sit there, and you're stuck out in the lane, or they'll just undertake you. So when he tells you we're coming off at this exit, check your mirrors and move into the lane as quickly as possible. Down at the bottom of the hill was okay, we turned left at the roundabout, either 50-50 getting that right, left or right. So left there, and then when we turned left, we're like, 20 mile an hour, trundle. So you come into a big straight road like that, accelerate right up to 30 mile an hour, nice and gently. At the end of the road, it's a big tight right hand bend, and I'm watching the mirror, and we're right over the double solids in the middle of the road, because we're not far enough left. You're positioning for the left hand bend. Sorry, the right hand bend, you need to be over the left, so as you don't cut the lines in the middle of the road, the solid lines. Right. We come in it too far over here, so as we go around, the back wheels hit the solid lines. And then we went straight ahead down at the fruit market, turned right was okay, turned right up the Royston Road, and then we turned round the corner, it was 20 mile an hour stuff again, big wide open road, no pedestrians, right up to 30, did okay for the traffic lights, up the road left, that was okay at the traffic lights there, left at the roundabout was fine, and left coming back in, that was fine, but so we just need to slow down a wee bit, and the corners and roundabouts, nice and gentle. Same with the steering, you have a habit of, rather than pull the steering down and pushing it up, we're driving up like this, and it's very jerky, it's very sharp, you know. Kev's got a sore neck, he's done like this. So nice and pull the steering on, pull it off, pull it on, pull it off, nice and smooth. Just smooth things out a wee bit and just take your time, because you're in a bit of a rush, and then you start to get flustered at things, and that's when it all goes to pieces. So, most important thing is you take your time, you know, take your time at junctions, take your time at roundabouts. Even at the top of Royston Road there, it's going a wee bit fast, right? So you just need driving test slow. No, you're slow, driving test slow, a wee bit slower again, and it's nice and smooth.
Right, okay.
Okay, so parked vehicles, I'll give you a wee bit of paper there, it explains what they're looking for. The driving test explained, and it tells you clearance to parked cars and other things going through traffic. That tight, no way. You did the right thing at the lights, to straddle the lights, but then you wasted it by going, you're squeezing through wee tight spaces, no with these things. Right? So you wasted a good drive by doing that, letting it roll back. I just need to tidy up a couple of bits and pieces. So if you go there tomorrow, you'll remember these things, won't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Don't go through big wee tight spaces with these things, because if somebody comes in a bit tighter again and everything stops, that's you had it. Game's a bogey, as they say. Right, tea time.
Tea time.
Be back here about 25
No problem.
مثل ما كنتم شايفين المدرب قال لي خبصت كتير. الله يستر. بكرة اختبار الصبح 8:35 دقيقة، 8:30 يعني الصبح. هلا راح نساوي ريفيرسينج، بس هلا نحن ببريك. راح اساوي انا رجوع للخلف ريفيرسينج، هذا انا يعني كويس فيها. هلا بصورها بفيلم كلياتها تعال شوفوا.